Evening and welcome to the Sunday Night Takeaway Show. As you can see at the moment, just me and Jez. We're hoping for hopefully some others to join us as we go along. Hope everyone's keeping well. Had a great weekend. The weather's been lovely today. Mind you, not see much of it. I've actually kind of been relaxing myself. Jez, how you been, mate? How's your weekend?
Yeah, I'm all good, mate. All good. Yeah, it's been a great weekend, actually. As you say, the weather's been lovely today. Sat out in the garden this afternoon, just chilled. And yeah, proper nice, actually, mate. Yeah, had a good weekend. Watched the game last night. Arsenal beating Man United and in the game, and then we lose on penalties afterwards. Weird that is, man. Why you have penalties after the game? But it's entertainment, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what it's all about.
Yeah. Sorry, mate.
And TJ.
TJ
he was actually there, was he?
Yeah, he flew to the game, and I was watching Lee's stream earlier, and he was actually just catching the plane home. So,
wow,
silly money it's cost him, man.
Well, I just said, how often does he get to do that? So that's probably maybe a once in a lifetime thing for him, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, I mean, he went last year to the game in Washington, I think it was. But I did notice last night watching that game, mate, in the Sophie Stadium in Los Angeles, a lot of empty seats. But I'm not surprised when they're charging a minimum of $600 for one seat. I mean, that's disgusting.
Wow. Baby, mate, you're just going to bring in your cohort and partner in crime. Well, I won't say in crime. He's straight as the die, this man.
Yeah, yo.
How are we doing, you? You good?
All good, man. All good. Yeah, all good.
Good stuff.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm a bit knackered, mate. I've had to help out yesterday in the airport because obviously I'm still recovering from the no-go zone around Paris and stuff. So
yeah.
So that was fun and games, and then of course I see our result against Wolves, and yeah, we move on from that anyway. We won't talk about
what was that? I hadn't seen that. I need to know. All the details, all the goals.
Let's say one team got 3 goals, and the other team only got 1. But let's put it that way.
Jeez.
I wasn't going to mention it.
Yeah. So
I won't mention it again anyway.
I'll wait for the first one. But yes, so yeah, it wasn't great in that respect.
He's in that film, Dances with Wolves.
Oh, mate. Let's say hello to the people in the chat as always. It's good to have them with us. Big up to Dave, Old School Gunner. Smash the likes and subscribe. Big up to you, matey. And to evening to Henry, evening Tony and Old School.
Big up Henry.
Big up to Steve, evening gents and chatters. We're saying like that. And obviously big up to Michael McVeigh, big up from Orlando. Good to see you. And obviously Pepsi Packs as well. Arsenal is insane. Steve, not sure how long I'll be about. Still not covered for. Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, we won't talk about much of that as we said.
Yeah.
Bypass that quickly.
Big up Wolves are at the early doors.
Big up to Lawrence from Lexington, Kentucky. Hope you're keeping well, mate. Good to see you on here. And they're obviously saying hello to each other.
They got E. Ross as well.
He's in there as well. Ten Hag. Yeah, Pepsi saying Ten Hag. Good stuff. Manchester are cooked already. Pepsi's always loving this one. Southgate on standby.
Yeah, God.
Trevor's on travel looking for a back for the Irons, mate. Yeah, we need something. Yeah, big up to Ross. And obviously to James Lamper as well. Afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I was in a farm field having a picnic. Didn't see Anthony. he was playing on the other 2 fields. Evening,
Mhm.
Sharky. How we doing, Mel? Good to see you. Yeah, $600 for a friendly night. Well, that's the cheapest seats, Lawrence, by all accounts. So, what's it, about $1,400 for the dearest?
Yeah, VIP experience was something like $1,400.
Jesus Christ.
That's ridiculous. And the thing is, I mean, I was just watching a video just now from Warren, and he was talking about the fact that they're setting up because it's got like Arsenal, LA's home, and all that kind of shit.
Yeah.
And it was about him setting up where to send the Premier League games to these states. You imagine how much an actual league game will cost them if a friendly costs them $600.
God, yeah. Go. That's the thing. Let's just hypothetically say this. Hypothetically, right? Arsenal, West Ham, America, Arsenal, Nottingham Forest in America, right? Yeah.
Big up the goat.
There's loads of West Ham fans in America, I'm sure, right? And I dare say there's a hell of a load of Nottingham Forest as well. Now, if those fans from the UK have got to travel there, right? Plus flights, plus hotel, plus that ticket, who the hell's going to go?
TJ.
Who's going to go?
Yeah,
It's going to be TJ on his own in the stand. Come on, Arsenal.
Can you imagine the grounds would be empty? It's
mad, mate. It's mad.
Big up Carl Rossi. Good to see you. Evening to him, and also to James Dunlop. Evening, lads. Evening to you as well, James. Up you're well.
James.
Good afternoon to King Mikel. Looking good, as he says there.
Nice dog.
Big send for me. And good old friend Donna Cullen. Welcome to Early Doors, Mr. Collins, Mr. Yeti. Dream MV, happy Sunday from Catalonia. Happy Sunday to yourself as well. Clanlet charge $5.99 to watch Chelsea lose 4-1 to Celtic in the Scottish League.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Where is Mr. Hot Fuzz today? I didn't scare him away. No, he's eating his roast dinner, I do believe. Probably minus potatoes at the moment. He's waiting to see what's going on with that one. Anthony's tractor. He's gentle. Great to see greedy bar stewards come unstuck. Yep, that's very true. Arsenal X-rated.
Big up, Aaron.
Aaron. Yeah, evening, gents. Evening to yourself.
I'm posting that thing to you tomorrow, Aaron. All right? Just to let you know.
170 Gunner. Big up to yourself. Jez, you're my favourite league Gunner follower. Do you support Real Madrid? Elite mentality. Wow.
No, I don't. I don't, mate. No.
Carl Ross said even on here too. Can't get with these multiple. Can't get with these multiple streams. That's why you got still a full set of air, mate. Compared to me, I can keep up with it just about. The goat says football. The thing is, last year it was free to watch. Everything comes at a price.
Yeah.
I mean, you tell you that one many a time. You know, everything comes at a price these days, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
Free.
It's not the working man's game anymore.
Yeah, it was alluding that to the last week. Don't watch pre-season anyway, but still a joke. We've now got Prince Edu in here as well. Great times ahead.
Well, we know who that is. We know who that
is.
I had one last night, mate. Oh my days.
Oh yeah, Dom. 1
minute he's 16 in 89 and Anfield, then he was 10 in 85, and it's like get your fact. You know, if you're going to lie about things, mate, get your story straight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was laughable. And in fact, when I finished watching the watch-along last night, it went on for another hour and 45 minutes just talking to him and his bloody bullshit.
Pretty much, yeah.
It was, yeah, wasn't it? It was just laugh, man. It was laugh. Jeez.
Yeah, I mean there was some silly things said in the chat as well, but leave that where it is for now.
$1,400 VIP tickets for pre-season game. Disgraceful. Yeah, I mean, no. Wouldn't even pay
you must have more money than sense, man. Serious.
Well, this is the thing, isn't it? I mean, when you think about it, what's that? Second tier season ticket at Arsenal, 1,400.
It's ridiculous.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know how.
And you wonder why. You wonder why they're trying to get it over to the States.
Yeah.
How many did they sell though? How many of those?
Just one, PJ.
Yeah,
Just
You can see him standing there in the middle. There's nobody there apart from TJ.
TJ running around the stadium with one banner. Hey!
Yeah, doing his own Mexican wave, right? Running to that side, then running to that side, then to that side.
Dear. The guy says football says Meatloaf, Bowley, and Siri Merchant would do anything for £1. No, of course. All that money they've lost that. Jez, I see that on catch up out of the more embarrassing. Yeah.
Oh yeah, dear oh dear oh. It got worse and worse and worse and worse.
That was mental.
Henry saying there, Don, oh dear, what a mug last night. Michael McVeigh saying the tickets for Barca versus Man City here in Orlando between $100 to $600. See, that's a bit more reasonable, I suppose.
$100, yeah, I get that. I get that. Yeah, even $600 is a bit steep in my book.
I'm paying £6, mate. I don't care who I'm watching.
Carl saying, Jez, I was there in 89 with Hulk Hogan and Jesus himself. We thought the Scousers and Jesus himself called me the saviour of Arsenal. Big up the trip, Vic. Hello, guys. Hope you're doing well.
How you doing, mate?
See that and catch up with that, mate. It was online, lie after lie. Sharky says apparently only 7,000 tickets have been sold for West Ham's game in the Betway Cup. Oof. Fans are staying away, and rightly so. This, I don't know if you saw it the other day. We was talking about the concessions, and obviously where West Ham, doesn't matter what age you are, be it an old RAP, a student, you're all paying the state, the same price. This is what West Ham are looking to do, but it seems to be going everywhere with most clubs these days. But if they only sold 7,000 tickets, then that just shows you the fans are actually they're actually backing up what they're saying.
How much is that price then between everybody?
Depends on I think the average. If you think about an average seat is around about, I think it's about between 45 to 60 odd quid. So when you look at but it's the fact of before there was obviously. Because what I watched the other day, there was he's a Manchester kid, but he goes around various places. But he actually was talking about this, but at Man City, and he went to a local pub near the ground, and he was talking to the people and asked them, these questions. If City take away the concessions, what would it do for you in that? And also, he says, well, if that happens, I'm not going. I can't afford to go. The concessions allows me to go into the club. I can have a beer with my mate. Can have a laugh, can watch the game. That is now going to be taken away from me, and it seems to be the general consensus across the board.
Yeah, any fan base, and I would say that I would say this to every fan base. Whenever they try and do stuff like this, you've got to come together and you've got to make sure it doesn't happen. I mean, Arsenal. Well. They're dead. They've already been dumb and let them do everything they want to do anyway. Sooner or later, Arsenal will be like, when they sign new players, they'll be turning around to the fans and saying, right, this player's living in your house. Get the fuck out. You're living on the street. And they'll go, And every time you've got to fight against it. That's what we did to keep the City Ground. Yeah. I think that made the difference.
Yeah, because you've now, or is it the council have actually given the ground or the land to you as well now, not in a forest?
Yeah. As far as I know, that we've actually come to a deal, so we're actually keeping the City Ground and building on that, which I think is absolutely fantastic news.
Yeah. Well, it keeps you where you are. It keeps you to your roots, isn't it? Which is great.
Yeah.
Shame we couldn't do that, and I think the same with Arsenal, really. But that's a great comment from Sharky. If the fans are doing that, then also that's got to hurt the board, isn't it? Simple as.
100%, totally.
It's where it hits them in the pocket, mate. They don't like it.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah. Cole's added on to that. And Madonna came down and gave me the elixir of veiny arms on the same day. Cole's blessed.
Was you singing like a virgin, Cole?
Oh, man. Pepsi saying Ramsdale to Forest, then? Is that any
That's
any
what I've
truth in
heard.
it?
I have heard. Yeah, I have heard this. We're doing a loan deal to get Ramsdale in. I mean, I'm not sure how many goalkeepers we want, but I mean, I think we're just going to have like the old you can play wherever you want on the field, but when you get to the goal, there's going to be 11 keepers just stood in it.
Good defensive tactic, that. I like it.
Well, you can just imagine when you play Arsenal, it'd be 11 keepers versus 11 keepers.
Yeah.
Ball just
It
moved to
would
the.
be, wouldn't it? Yeah.
You can just imagine it. They kick off in the centre circle, and that's where it stays all for the duration of the game.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Massive.
Carlos, I want to do that.
I like
follow-up.
Ramsdale though, but I just don't know how he fits because we've got Carlos, we've got Sells, and then I would imagine Ramsdale. I mean, it's massive competition for shirts. I mean, I think you can say that.
Yeah, that's what the club's looking at. What about the merch? We can sell all these keepers.
Well, yeah, probably.
Sharky's added on to this one. Duran is close to signing West Ham according to rumours. I'll wait and see exactly. Apparently,
Wait until the morning after.
Yeah, it's one of those. Yeah, part of throw it in there. Yeah, apparently 40 million. We're gonna give him the asking price to Villa. And I don't know if you saw it. He actually got himself in trouble because he actually posted on his social media him doing this, and he's still an Arsenal as the Villa player. So apparently, he's going to be out for that. Hey, don't gloat there, Jess, because of the result, but don't gloat. I know he might gloat because he won on pens, but he is fuzzy.
Fuzzy. Unlucky, mate. Heart. But you did.
Unlucky, Jez. Unlucky on the penalties. But we took a piece out of each other, and neither of us are better off for it.
No,
we'll call a truce. We'll call a truce at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And
well, we won the game. You won on penalties, so we call it 1-1, shall we?
Well, if you take into account the friendly from last time, Man United won it, so that makes it 2-1, don't it?
How'd you work that?
Last time.
Because they won the friendly at the beginning of last season.
Yeah, 1-2-0 in that game, and then won the penalty shootout afterwards. Oh well.
Silence is golden all of a sudden. Steve is saying West Ham United charging $4.99 for one US pre-season friendly, or $7.99 for both. Not realising yet that you can watch for free on an official app on Android devices.
It's anything
West
to
Ham.
grab the money, isn't it? Anything to grab the money. It's jokes, man.
It is now, yeah.
I don't see why clubs, right? Big clubs like Arsenal, West Ham, Man United, Nottingham Forest, Chelsea, Tottenham, whatever, Liverpool. Why as a favour back to the fans, right? They just give it to you free.
Yeah.
And say, well, thanks for supporting the club, blah blah. Free season. We're streaming this game and you can watch it for nothing. It doesn't take a lot to get the faith of your fans, does it? To say, look, you've given us everything, we're giving you something.
Trouble is, though, Jed, is they get the faith of it, they get the support from the fans, regardless whether they do that or not. So I agree with you. If people did say, "Well, I'm not watching no friendlies if I've got to pay for them," then that might actually change. I don't know.
But sadly, there's way too many people out there that will pay it, and they'll just say,
"Of course
So the club will do what they want to do anyway." So
there's people out there that will argue with the club and other fans, because we've got some who say, to be honest, we should be paying more because then we could get in more players and things like that. And I'm like, how many players do you want? We got like 1,000 when we came into the Premier League. Yeah, and they do actually have that that idea. Oh, if we was paying more for the tickets, then we could have better players on the pitch and all this like that. But I'm like, did you get dropped on your head when you was born?
Yeah. Yes, they did.
Must be friends of that Don.
Yeah,
You were speaking to last night.
Yeah, I was chucked down the stairs, but even Mike managed to retain some intelligence.
I'm not sure. I won't go that far, but yeah.
Yeah, jury's there. The Goat Saves Football says, Arsenal getting 114 points according to Arteta. Yeah.
Never. Tell me one team in the Premier League that's got 114 points.
No, exactly.
What kind of bullshit statement is that? That guy.
Arsenal this season.
Yeah.
It's going to happen, just Top Gooners say so.
Well,
I've got to believe.
I've got to believe. I've got to believe.
That's it. Big up
This
Tony
is
and DJ
finally
Crane.
the year.
What's up,
Tony
Tony?
is going to break the Premier League goal scoring record.
Ever.
Yeah. Come on.
It's going to break Messi's annual goal scoring record of nearly 100 goals in all comps.
Yeah, he's going to get Ballon d'Or. He's going to get Ballon d'Or, Albert.
Pushkas
Big up
Award.
grassroots football.
Big up, Mama.
Pepsi Pack saying my friend got 2 tickets for him and for me to watch Arsenal and Lyon, £75 each.
That's better.
Take that. I'll take that. Ain't for the people that sport no more. Yeah, exactly, Cole. As, you know, we've all said that. Yeah, that's why it's been priced at. 100%. Yeah, so much history in that Forest ground. Much better building on it.
Definitely.
Evening, Joanne. Hope you're well. Hello, boys.
How you doing, Joanne?
Talking about that Arsenal Emirates Cup game. I said to the Yeti the other day, I'm going to have a look at this. And yeah, a ticket for me is £75, right? To take my grandson, he's desperate to go to the Emirates. I said, well, let's have a look at the Emirates Cup games. Yeah, for him, £10, and I think that's a deal.
Awesome.
Yeah, take that.
So you get into the armour and he goes, Grandad, I want that. I want that.
You have to stay away from there, mate. You have to stay away from there.
Yeah.
You just see you're going to be like, you know, when you was on Crackerjack and you had all them things, you're going to be stood outside. Barbara's going to turn up. You're going to have like lampshades, Arsenal lampshades, t-shirts.
Going to be dressed up like Prime Time.
Be one of those.
Hanging off him.
Headphones, everything.
Tickets cost me
He'll want to go in there, right?
Arteta face mask.
He'll want a shirt with his name on it or a player's name on it. I'm going to be thinking, well, what was a cheap day out or cheap-ish day out is now costing me like a shed load more. So
I was going to say, Jed, you know, you think your ticket and your grandson's, that's £85 and that. How much did you spend in the end, Jess? £500.
Yeah.
With all the bits and pieces.
Still a fraction of the American pre-season tour tickets, though.
It's true.
You know.
Rumours that half the Betway Cup tickets have been given away. Well, just to fill up the stadium. Well, if that's the case, then Steve, you think the people that was actually paid the money get them refunded?
What is the Betway Cup? I don't know, mate. Sorry.
It's very similar to your Emirates Cup that you do.
Yeah.
And probably, if you look at it, probably the last time we used the Betway, because by all accounts, we are dropping Betway as a sponsor. Because apparently, if rumor tells if you believe the rumor, it was them that kind of was tied up with the Paqueta situation.
Right.
So the club are looking to actually drop the Betway as a sponsor.
Gotcha.
Big up Rossi every time. Liked and shared. Thank you, Joanne. Joanne was cooking. James is saying that's one of the numerous reasons why I scrapped my season ticket with Everton. Too overpriced, and I actually said they can stuff themselves at them prices. James, be interested in how much they charge. And if you can, if you're still here with us, put it in the chat. We want to be interested to see how much Everton are charging. I wonder if it's going to be paying for their new ground. I wonder.
Yeah, it's next season, new season, isn't it? They go there, don't they?
Yeah, it's the 25 season. Yeah, 25. Yeah, 25-26 season. I think they go in there.
Shame. I like Goodson Park. It's a quirky old little stadium, and another bit of heritage gone. Shame. But it is what it is.
Yeah, you don't forget Nketiah to Forest as well.
Yes.
Everyone's trying to flog this Nketiah.
Hello, I think I've got 42p in my pocket, so I mean I can offer this to Forest, and I'm sure if we offer 42p, then we'll get him, and then we'll get him on minimum wage as well, £6.50 an hour.
Oh my days! I wish
Yeah,
you would.
Yeah, imagine that. They all say he bangs in 30 goals for the season. It's worth the money.
See him play. I don't know if any of you guys watched last night, but him against Bournemouth, man. Seriously, he was shocking. Shocking, man. Honestly, man. And that Fabio Vieira, why the hell did we buy that guy? He is absolute dog crap. Seriously, man. You have to question. You have to question, man. But yeah, you have to question the ability of these people in management. Seriously, at Arsenal, something's not right. That's another story for another day.
Jez Tripp's asking you, can you talk about Tottenham being a shit club?
Yeah, they are.
Facts.
Yeah, they're not exactly that much at the moment, have they?
You'll never convince me any different, mate. Not with my background of Arsenal and Tottenham. Never.
Chicken never. On a basketball.
Well, I mean, there's no argument, is there, really? I mean, they haven't done anything. I mean, you've got someone like Deji Spurs that runs around going, oh, Man United, dusty club, Man United, Forest, dusty, Arsenal, dusty, and stuff like that. Bro's got more dust in his fucking trophy cabinet than he has fucking wood that makes the fucking thing.
You seen Lawrence's comments there, Fuzz? Why do we more use
back from Donna's house?
Oh,
yeah,
Jesus.
sorry, I feel sick because I had her cooking.
Run!
Chicken for shit. She must have worked for Old Trafford because the chicken was raw.
Run, bloody run, man.
Put that cola away. Jesus. Yeah.
Steve's
just realised. Steve's just got, hang on, pens after a win.
I know, it's like a FIFA glitch.
Weird, isn't it?
It's American entertainment, man. American entertainment. You know, you got to play to a finish, and I always thought the game finished when after 90 minutes and extra time, but obviously not. It's a new thing, new fad. It's coming into football. And maybe, hey, maybe this is a new thing from FIFA that you play the game, the team wins, but to make it fair, you have a penalty shootout because you can't have one team winning.
To make it an enjoyable sport. I get that.
Woke society, mate. Oh, we can't have you winning. We have to give both teams a chance, you know?
Wow. Evening, Vic, and evening to Mama Flossie as always. A pleasure.
Yeah,
evening, Mama.
Mama.
Oh,
there she is. Mama's there. Yeah. Because they don't care, lads. They view us as pieces of shit who happen to hold a wallet.
Yep.
Yeah, saying a good shout there. Arsenal played Rangers a couple of years ago. Arsenal charged $4.99 while Rangers streamed free on their official site. Joke.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
If you don't get it, no worries, mate. No worries. Either man, Flossie. They televised all the games here in the US on regular TV. See? Shafting us as always. Bare minimum. I can't believe season ticket holders get these streams for free.
Yeah, exactly. Should do. Should be part of the deal. To me, anyway.
Big up BVB. David says that as much as still got to recruit, although enough anyway. Yeah. Chelsea and Arsenal have spent a bit. That's true. Vic saying the clubs don't give a toss about us no more. At Arsenal, the ballot bollocks proves the loyalty side went out the window. As a silver member, I struggled to get tickets last season, but that's not fair, then, is it? Really? That's
exactly. There you go. It's even worse for Red. I know people have got red season tickets and they only got one ticket
Wow.
all season. Terrible.
See, look, James saying the same thing. We've got the games live on YouTube here in Australia.
Yeah.
If you don't believe Arsenal will get 114 points, you can F off down the lane.
Well, I won't hold my breath on that one.
Yeah, evening. Like saying, smash the like button like that beautiful goal by Kudos last night. Yeah.
How many of Wolves' goals were beautiful?
I don't know, mate. I kind of had a sneezy fit at that stage. 3 times I sneezed. I missed every single one of them. Strange that, but I don't know what happened on there. Pepsi saying Jez can be interviewed by Robbie after game on night. Nah, I don't think Jez will do that.
That'll be fun.
Never in a million years.
What you could do is appear on the shows, but say stuff that is so ludicrously bad that it just cancels the channel. Upload that one.
I tell you what, if I got interviewed by Julian or blooming, well, that'd be an interesting one. Uncle Fester or AFTV, mate. They wouldn't be able to air it. I'd just say what I thought.
It'll make it after 9 o'clock.
Wouldn't be
You
able
might get a bendy Robbie like them bendy bullies, just for like, just for talking to him sort of thing. Every time you press it, it goes.
Richard, where's Anthony? We don't know, mate. We're wondering where he is as well. He's either stuffing himself.
He's gone under his tractor wheels.
The temperature's just right in that, so you can plough the fields and harvest the corn. It's sickening. Pre-season is
harvest.
That was a generation game, yeah.
I think it was Crackerjack, wasn't it, where you had all the items and then the cabbages, and if you dropped a cabbage, then you lost.
That's the one you had to pick them up, didn't you? But the generation game was where you had to kind of memorise what was on the.
That's it. Yeah, you memorise everything. I don't know what it is. I've fucking no idea.
Cuddly toy.
That's the one they say. Always that cuddly toy got thrown in at the end.
Yeah. I was just thinking of jazz, and that's what made me think of cabbages.
No, you got that wrong. It's cauliflower. Because he signed and he's on his way to America to be unveiled. Now, this is PR at its height, right? Because we've signed cauliflower, right? He's now flying out to America to be unveiled, and then in Philadelphia, I believe it is, right? That's 8-hour flight to Philadelphia, then unveil him, over in America, and then flying back. He ain't going to get much game time, I would think, out in America.
That was planned as well, wasn't it? That it had to be done in America.
Of course it was. It's all set up. PR. We've got this new player coming in, and we'll unveil him in America. Of course it's PR.
I think you're losing your club, mate. I think you're going to lose your club.
Well,
it's conkies for you, isn't it? So, what is this Calafiori deal finally done and dusted?
Apparently, yeah. Signed.
Signed,
yeah.
Still don't know.
No, it's true. Yeah,
still haven't seen him holding up the shirt yet.
But he's on. Apparently, he was at London Colney, and the deal's been done, and he's there for his medical. I'm led to believe, and he's going to be on his way out to Philadelphia when we play Liverpool in a few days' time. So that's what I've been told.
Oh, so I'm just waiting. Instead of having the Sky Sports music for the transfer news, we'll probably have the EastEnders bong bong bongs when you realise it's finally signed. Jeez, must be the longest. Yeah, Cole said I'll take 42 pence.
Yeah, but if he doesn't score 3 goals for the whole season, then we want 32p back.
You drive a hard bargain. Hard bargain. Joan says she's bloody shattered. 1 more to finish. So I can rest next week. Well done, Joe. I know you've been painting forever and a day. Good eye. Make sure to hit a like, guys. Thank you very much for all of us. Be greatly appreciated. I thought it was Cracker Jack, but they held the stuff for the cabbages. Could be wrong.
I think I said that twice by accident.
I see it 3 times on here for some reason. Oh yeah, I see what you
I have no idea.
Last time I saw on the website where I used to sit would have cost me around £700. Not worth it.
700.
700 quid.
A lot of money.
That's Everton, yeah. That's far too much. 42 pence, maybe 20 pence at a push.
Yeah.
20 is plenty, Joanne.
I was trying to give them something. That's why I said 42p. I was trying not to be too stingy.
True.
Vieira's in no way cut out for the English league whatsoever.
Nope.
That's another one you're trying to get shut off. James Lean-Prue has just come out with breaking news in Australia. John Duran, Aston Villa agreed to new offer, according to pundits 1 minute ago.
Okay.
Because we was at one point was on, I think it was 33, 35 million plus one of our bright prospects was going to be thrown into the mix, but it seems that they was interested in the player but not the money. So we'll see. Jared summed it up nicely. I take it the prick hasn't signed anyone. Could have found a crackhead down the town of Visio presence of February.
yeah, about right. No,
He's too small for the Premier League. He's too small.
he is.
Probably
Sorry,
has that in the background as well.
when he joined, I thought he'll bulk up. You know, gym, proper diet, whatever. He hasn't at all. He's just too slight. He gets knocked over way too easy.
I think he'd probably have to eat Lizzo to bunk up that guy.
Well, mate, honestly, seriously, he should be on the old fillet steaks every day. Bulk him up a bit.
Interesting comment from Henry there. ESL is coming whether we like it or not, methinks. Probably true.
I agree. Yeah.
In some shape or form, it's going to be coming in, isn't it?
Yeah, it will.
Yeah, well, I mean, if it doesn't, then this America thing's going to come in anyway, where they take certain games to the States. And even apparently, Sadiq Khan of London, he's actually requested that the Premier League games get taken to the States.
So it's just so pointless because then otherwise every league's got to do the same. So
well, me personally, I'd just say you're the mayor, so get on with doing mayor things and fuck off.
Yeah.
You know?
Why he got to get involved? Well, I don't think he knows himself, to be honest, with what he does. That's for sure. It's the taking part that counts. That's true.
Yeah, but the thing is, it makes no sense because if he has the Premier League going to the games in the USA, then he's going to be losing money. He's got all these things where you have to pay. I don't know what it is, fuel tax or whatever the hell is ULEZ thing. Yeah. So surely the games would bring in people would be parking up and stuff like that, and that would bring in money as well, wouldn't it?
He's looking for a freebie to get at the States. That's what he's looking for.
Yeah, it probably is. Yeah,
that's what it is. I mean, yeah, because not being funny, even with that ULEZ thing and that, he still
makes no sense to me.
Well, it's now, I mean, you got the Blackwall Tunnel that's been free for over a century, and yet now they want to charge to go through that. I think it'll cost you something like it's about a mile and a bit long, and I think it's going to cost you something in the region of between £4 to £6 for a car.
No way. Jeez.
Yeah.
Tell you what would be quite bad as well if they move Premier League to States. If they start trying to introduce bloody penalty shootouts after the games for everything. With whoever wins the penalty shootout, you'll get a complimentary point.
Yeah,
that's mad, isn't it?
It's going to be like in rugby, isn't it? Where, if you score 4 tries, you get a bonus point.
It'll do well for us then. If we get tonked 6-0 again by Arsenal and that, we win on pens and that, I'll take it all day long then. If that's
Still get a point out of it.
Yeah. Happy days.
Save from
They'll probably have the goals and then they'll have extras on the side so that when you score and you get a field goal kick as well.
Mate.
And if you're in a certain part of the pitch, you're allowed to pick up the ball and drop kick it into the top.
Yeah.
Isn't that Australian rules football?
Yeah. Big up to Joseph Connor Golden. Where do you reckon Arsenal, Man United, West Ham, Forest will finish based on the new transfers, etc. panel?
I reckon Arsenal, Man United will finish based on the new transfers. Good. I reckon. Well, this is my prediction. I reckon Man United will end up in 5th. I reckon West Ham will be 8th. And Nottingham Forest, I reckon, will get top 12.
Nottingham Forest.
Nottingham Forest. And Arsenal will end up 2nd or 3rd. There you go.
Yeah, what do you predict?
Well, I would say that I think Man United's going to do better, but I mean, I know it was only a friendly yesterday. I thought they came out really strong, and it looked to me like they was going to beat Arsenal again. And then they seemed to sort of drop off. I don't kind of know what happened there, but they seemed to drop in energy or something. So I'd say Man United, I think they'll probably get around top 5. I think they'll do a lot better. Well, they've got to do a lot better, to be fair. And they are pulling in some decent players as well. Arsenal, they'll be, I'd say they'll be second, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 18th. No, they'll be second again. I think they'll be second again. I think there is a fall coming though. To be honest, I think few injuries, and I think they could be looking at getting a little bit shifted. But then again, it might not happen. So West Ham Championship. No, West Ham. I think hopefully you'll sort of stay where I think we will, but hopefully 12 to in the top 10, and hopefully have a really good cup run from us as well. I think you'll do all right. Don't know much about its manager, to be honest, and I don't kind of know how you play against Wolves. Not very well with the sound of it, but so yeah, West Ham. I'd say we'll be around the same spots. Well, I hope so, anyway, because we can't keep fighting at the bottom of the table.
No, that's for sure. That's for sure. What about you, Fuzzy? How do you see this one?
Well, I think first and foremost, Arsenal will win the league with 114 points.
Oh, God.
No, they'll probably, there you go. So,
yeah, just got to get your money, your brown envelope.
So it's going to get me another one of those mugs. It's just like, you see this, yeah? This is you. You're a mug. But yeah, in seriousness, I think Arsenal probably is second or third. 2nd/3rd. Man United probably 4th. West Ham, I'd say 8th or 9th. 8th, 9th place. Nottingham Forest, 9th, 10th. I reckon they'll have a good run of a season this time around. I think their recruitment this summer has focused on bringing a bit more specifics in rather than sort of trying to blanket sheet the squad. So I think for them it's just pinpoint the weaknesses in the team, plug those gaps, and happy days. Up the quality of the squads, and I think they'll do. I think they'll have a steady season. So.
Yeah, like that, Fuzzy. You can take them crocodile clips off your legs because there's no reason for me to.
I'll just tell this. You can leave now, mate. You don't need to point the gun at my head anymore. It's fine. You don't see the red dot just sort of trained on the side.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen highlights of the Forest game. I mean, Forest looks like they're playing some good football, so that's a good sign for them. And I'm looking around. If you look at it for you guys around the 10th or 11th. Us, I mean, as you said, Lopetegui, for me, the jury's there. Obviously, yesterday was a bit of a setback. And we're linked with the world and his wife at the moment. And we've had some deals collapse. 1 minute, we've got the player, now we haven't. So when you look at that, 8th or 9th, I think, which is probably, very similar to where Moyes finished off. So for his first season, probably, there or thereabouts. Man United, though, I'll put third or fourth in that position, I think, on that one.
Mm.
And unfortunately, Arsenal, it seems to be second is best for some reason.
And all the Arsenal faithful, they'll be all happy with that.
Yeah, which is the worst part about it.
First team. Here's this is a good point actually. Here's the fact, right? The first team in football history to come second 3 seasons on the bounce. There you go. That's a trophy, isn't it?
Well done, mate.
We'll be proud of you.
You retained the Wenger trophy for 2 times. Well done.
Henry saying Warren's team talked earlier about the America issue was spot on. Worth a watch. Look out for that, Henry. Thanks for that. Donna Cullen saying hello to Fuzzy. 2 mistakes by us and a lovely third goal.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, you should see Wednesday show. That was quite a funny one. The Goat States Football says, Mum, I haven't been on there since the stream, so I'm not sure. I think I have to go soon, but though I'll check next time Jez goes live. Good on you, mate. Good on you. Give away one of my training shirts and jackets last week. Seeing Arsenal shirts in my wardrobe depresses me. Even had to decorate my room to get rid of the red and white walls. Oh, Jared. You're not blocked there anyway, which is good. Evening to Timmy. Evening all. Which is, I spoke to him 2 hours ago. He was giving his missus' feet a pedicure. Bloody hell.
No.
He's his combine harvester.
He's doing an ado. No. Minus the barbecue, of course. Who would actually win out of Anthony and Edu in a cookout?
Big up, Joe. Oh, I could crush a grape. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's cracking. Yeah.
What was his name again?
Stuart, something was it?
Saying like, yeah. They all say like each other. Pre-season, all about the money. Yeah, we know that's what it's all about, isn't it?
PRE season.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Joan's got it for you. Stu Francis and a pencil. Jesus.
That's it. Yeah, Stu Francis. Yeah.
Ooh. Switzerland, lovely place.
Yeah. Hopefully it goes to see. Yeah, good. Big up.
I also heard their flag is a big plus as well.
Bloody expensive, Switzerland, though. Jesus, it's expensive to be there.
Not sure you're supposed to buy the actual country.
You'll get a discount if you say you're neutral stance on politics.
Oh yeah. Yeah, look, Pepsi Pack saying unveiling cauliflower next to Rocky statue would be great PR. Get him run up the stairs. Get out.
That would be the one, wouldn't it? When he's, from that film when he's.
Yeah. What's this? Aaron saying Arsenal website homepage is Justin Bieber with Odegaard. Wow.
Yeah, that's true.
That's where you know you sold yourself.
Would they not even afford Taylor Swift?
Well, I'd rather that than Justin Bieber, to be honest.
That's for sure.
They do have Kim Kardashian, don't they?
Do they?
Yeah.
That's everyone else has
Eddie and Ketia. Yeah.
Yeah, good point. Yeah.
Cole will say, I'll be a global league soon. No sense of place anymore. Or Tyrion in Spine speak.
Yep. True.
They will say hello to each other as always. So, Jez, what's the next player that you're supposed to be signing at Arsenal? Because, this one with Calafiore took long enough.
Marino.
No,
thank you.
Have you give up on the Fabian Ruiz then?
No, apparently that's still out there. That is still out there, apparently.
He seems better than Marino.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Great shout by Anthony's brother Richard. I'm watching this stream down Cornwall on Lou Bay Beach with a nice beer, sea and sand, and tits everywhere. Great show, lads. Big up to you.
What? So Anthony is actually there then?
Can't
no, he's not. No, He's already
Doing my tits.
No, Anthony has already been away. He went away not last week, the week before. And this is when England were playing, and he got pissed at that. And when he was coming back, he couldn't find his caravan.
Oh, jeez.
He was walking around forever and a day. He felt it about.
Can you imagine Anthony trying to find his caravan? Where's my tractor? Where's my tractor?
Dear me. 3VH, good day after you. Do you guys think City are still the favourite to win the league?
Yeah.
Always. I think.
It's going to be the fifth for them, I think. I do believe.
5p.
Yeah, I think so.
I can see Cauliflower getting injured. Just leave him at Colony.
Yeah, I mean, you got a good point there. I mean, like I say, last season I think you was mega lucky with injuries. Hopefully it's the same this season. So, well, hopefully it's not actually.
I'd rather say time and money treating my wife well than this shite. Must be bad. And Kitty can't even change Freddy Krueger's litter box correctly. Yeah,
yeah, that's true.
All gone 20 pence tong. Oh dear, talk about the cake. Evening, Luke. Evening, guys.
Evening, man.
And big up to Dow. Big up.
Dow.
Yeah.
Big up, Dow.
Yeah, he can't be on this one, but he'll hopefully be on for the next one. That should be good. Sadiq Khan is an idiot and probably received a backhander of tax-free cash.
He is a dick, he is.
No worries, Dal. No worries at all, mate.
It's even worse when you think about a Prime Minister being an Arsenal fan.
Yes.
Is he an Arsenal fan?
Yeah,
Starmer.
Starmer. Yeah, he's an Arsenal fan.
Oh, Starmer is, yeah, I know that.
Yeah, Starmer is, yeah. He was quick to bag himself a free ticket over on the Euros, wasn't he? Soon he got it in as Prime Minister.
Now, who's the other one? There's an ex-Labour Prime Minister who's an Arsenal fan as well. Can't see his name.
Ain't Blair, is it?
Who?
Blair?
Nope. The one after that.
Gordon Brown.
Oh, yeah, it's Gordon Brown. And then Ed Miliband.
Yeah.
He's a prick and all. He might be all pricks, aren't they, really?
Well, you think about it, not literally when I say this, he shafted his brother, didn't he, to get the Prime Minister's job?
They're all corrupt.
They shaft anybody, don't they, that lot?
Yeah.
Weirdos.
James, if some Premier League games actually get moved over to the States, then I'll only watch the lower tiers, mainly the EFL, National League and local leagues, which I normally pay attention to. Yeah. Great.
That's a good point, though, because how big are these fan bases in the States? There's no point because there's not much of a fan base. Like, for instance, if Ipswich get invited to go play over in the States, how many Ipswich fans are there in America?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
True. Yeah.
So where's the selling point there? They're going to do allocation.
Hypothetically, talk here, right? That Arsenal, their second home is Los Angeles now. Apparently, we're told, and that's what Warren was on about earlier on his show. Very good show indeed. So we're out in Los Angeles now, yeah. And how many actual Arsenal fans live in Los Angeles, and how many West Ham fans live in Los Angeles if it's a Premier League game? These fans, right? It's not a natural home fan base in that city.
No.
So you've got to have all these fans to fill a stadium out of 100,000 seats. They've got to travel across America from wherever to go and watch the game. It's nonsense. It's nonsensical.
Yes.
You have half a stadium empty.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the truth.
That's why it makes no sense, because you've got small little pockets of fans everywhere. Like Italy, you've got some Forest fans. There's not loads of them. You got a lot in sort of Japan as well. America, not really sure kind of how many there is. I don't think there's that many though.
Small communities everywhere, but it's
Yeah.
just those small
exactly.
pockets all over the world that accumulatively make up the global fan base for that club.
Yes, absolutely.
That's true.
Exactly.
I mean, Man United have got the biggest fan base in the world. We all know that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably behind that is Barcelona, Real Madrid, I would guess, something like that. But if you got a flight or you're gonna host a game in Los Angeles, because that's the Kroenke Stadium, the LA Rams and all that. I'd love to know how many Arsenal fans actually live in Los Angeles.
Yeah, be good shout there.
And if it's an Arsenal West Ham game or Arsenal Man United game, how many Man United fans live in Los Angeles? Probably more than Arsenal, I would guess.
Yeah.
Oh, most of them travel from LA to get to the home games in Old Trafford anyway. Some from London, some from America, some from Asia. Anyway, fucking Manchester.
Yeah, like Sharky says, what was the attendance yesterday? Because that'll answer your question on how many Arsenal fans in LA, surely.
Well,
a Chelsea game.
Well, I'm led to believe it was less than 60,000 in that stadium.
Wow. Evening, Dermot.
Get new fans, though, I suppose, if they do that. So.
Yeah, of course. Big up to Dermot. Even lads, the season can't come quick enough as my Spurs rise and win something. Good seeing you. Forest 15th, Dale saying. Ooh.
Go fuck yourself, Dale.
I'll give a prediction when my crystal ball arrives from Amazon.
Go find Dal, yeah. Take your gun. Go find Dal. Fly over his summer in Oregon. That's all I know.
James is saying, I'm eager to see how Ipswich Town doing their long-awaited return to the top flight. Yeah, be very interesting.
Yeah.
I also heard, right, that Sir Ratcliffe was looking at excavation crews to just pick up the SoFi Stadium and move it to Manchester. It's like, hey guys, I'm feeling you at Wembley of the North. It's a SoFi Stadium. It's a massive crater left in Inglewood.
But yeah. Mama saying Toon should be top 5. Well, now they're going to keep hold of Mr. Howe by looks of it. And they back him. This will be interesting. Get two, we might fall. Trip saying Manchester United, my former club, is going to struggle again. No doubt. Manager is dead food, dumber than a brick. Top 4 United, unfortunately.
Bricks at him. Hey, Eric.
About 10 to 20
I'll tell you what, I can see Man United going for it this year. Tell you why, they're actually buying some players, some decent players and all.
Yeah.
So agreed with Mazraoui as well. So that's a deal waiting to happen.
Yeah. You've got that Ugart now, haven't you? I think that Ugart's signed, hasn't he now?
But it's all terms agreed, so literally we're all just waiting for the clubs to actually get agreements and fees and packages and stuff, and then the deals will all start going through rapid fire.
No.
But yeah, at the moment,
that's what I was saying earlier, Fuzz. I mean, you look at 1 minute Mazraoui has agreed terms with us, we beat you to it, and then it kind of fell through. And now you guys, it's the merry-go-round gets even better. I mean, the thing is now for us, when you look at Stetson, that's did well in bringing Alvarez, Kudos, Paqueta, and all this kind of stuff. He's not doing so well at the moment. He's struggling on certain signings. We started off all right at the beginning, but since then it's gone a bit south. Where is he now? Where's that guy I want to look at? He's put a prediction here. Oh, yeah. What phase are you in, mate? Villa to finish 2nd or 3rd this season. I mean, they've been buying some players.
Yeah, they're in the equation as well, aren't they?
That's a good shout, actually. It's a good shout.
Columbus Crew would win the league then, if that's the case.
Evening end.
I think a lot of teams are getting quite strong now, actually. So I think Arsenal having 2nd is not going to be just an easy run.
No, maybe we're not. We've kind of forgot about the likes of Villa and Man United.
And Newcastle as well.
Good shout, yeah. It's a good shout. You never know, mate. It's
and Crystal
very
Palace.
Interesting.
Maybe not like top end of the table, but upsetting a lot of teams.
Definitely.
Well, if they back this Glasner, considering what he did when he first came in with them, Be very interesting. Yeah, good evening, Henry Gooner. Evening, everybody. Hope you're doing good and keeping well. Like the show, busy Sunday. No worries, mate. Good to see you, as always.
Be up, mate. I'll tell you, this will be interesting. This will be interesting. Right? If somebody else wins the league, let's say Man United, West Ham, whoever, doesn't matter. I'd love to see the narrative from the top gooners, right, that say nobody can win the league all the time. Pep Guardiola is there. That would be so funny to say. Okay, so Arsenal haven't won it, right? But Aston Villa did. That's hypothetical. Yeah. What are you going to say then, boys? What? Nobody can win it when Pep's there.
They'll always have an excuse, won't they? You know, the ball was a bit too flat most of the season, and we couldn't pass it properly, and always going to be an excuse somewhere. I mean, if Pep goes, next one that's looking decent is Glasner, and Arne Slot could, or whatever his name, Arne Slot could do whatever he's, you know, he might just fit in. You don't know. And then, we can't win the league because Arne Slot's there. And we can't win the league because fucking Ipswich are in the fucker. You know, I mean, what is that all about?
What are you saying that Ipswich are going to win the league?
100%. Get your bets on, man.
That's pure delusion.
Bro, I was taking some acid yesterday, and all of a sudden, I got this vision of Ipswich open top bus for the Premier League title.
What, the open top bus?
Trust me, mate.
The Ipswich open top bus is going to go round Man United's ground. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, it'll pass Everton.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, I forgot about that. Old Tom leaving Anfield and driving through Everton. The wrong thing, mate. Sorry, I didn't quite understand that statement he made, that when he got on the coach to get back to Highbury, it only took 3 hours. 3 hours. 3 hours to get Manfield back to Highbury. 3 hours, man. And they had to go via Everton.
Must have been a coach company founded by Richard Arlison.
Yeah. Oh, mate. Some of these people, seriously, man.
So I didn't know Lambos made buses these days. I know they make tracks. They did buses.
I said to him, those buses must have been on a time walk. I mean, he was, that guy Don was on a time walk, because 1 minute he's 16 in 89 at Anfield, in 85 he was 10. So he's bloody Doctor Who, man. Seriously.
That's what I said. I thought you'd found Doctor Who.
Can't make it up, man. Can't make it up.
Just mad, innit? Mad.
And another one that couldn't tell me whereabouts in the ground he was. Dear, oh dear. Dear, oh dear.
Trying to avoid the bomb, wasn't he?
Seriously.
Well, I think
it's in the toilets the whole game.
Jesus Christ. Timmy's asking us the dark horse. I think we've kind of alluded to it. You know, the likes of Villa, or
Ferrari.
Be, you know, or as you said, Ipswich. It could be that you know, stranger things have happened.
Well, I'm telling you, right. I've put that bet on. Put about £500 on it. Yeah, but make sure you use Sky Bet, because they're the only ones that sponsoring me for saying it. So
I think I'll do that when you miss it.
Yeah, so James asking exactly the same. Who do you think will be the surprise package this season? For some reason, I think Crystal Palace might do well. Ipswich.
Yeah, Ipswich, mate, all day.
You know, if it happens, I'm gonna be like, what the fuck?
You're gonna absolutely regret not placing a bet.
I'm gonna be massive.
Literally like, but I said.
Yeah, it was an hour and 3 minutes and 56 seconds that Yeti said £500 on a bet. Click that when you got the chance to.
Yeah.
What phase you in, mate? Says, I wonder if Barcelona celebrate finishing second behind Real Madrid.
No.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody else celebrates finishing second apart from Arsenal.
That is true. It is
true.
Mate.
It's a trophy. What are you talking about? Mate, the top gooners, it's a trophy. It's it's.
What do you get there? The cutlery to go with your dinner plate.
Well, we're not going to get a dinner plate this year because we're not in it.
Oh, mate. How are you going to feel if you can't retain the dinner plate?
Well, Win the dog's going to starve this season.
Steve's asking Joanne what colour she's painting the walls. Is it Lynx Africa?
Oh, mate.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Hey,
Jez, have you told him about the fact that Don said that he was in the tube and there were 300 ICF behind him?
God, yeah, that one.
Oh, really?
And he thought it was funny.
This is a classic, Tony. This is a classic, right?
Yeah, he thought it was funny. He was laughing.
Now, I don't know how old he was this time. Was he 10, 16? I don't know. But his age varied, really. He's walking out with his older brother who paid for all the tickets, season tickets, travel. Yeah. Because he told me at this time he was on a YTS scheme getting £26 a week. Fair enough. And they're walking out of Arsenal Tube, right? Arsenal Tube Station. This is unbelievable. Yeah. And there's 300 ICF behind them. And he thought it was funny. Right. Tell me why the ICF, right, getting to Highbury would go on the Arsenal Tube on the Metropolitan line. Why would you do that? Coming from West Ham. I'm not seeing that.
No.
And the fact is a group of 300 ICF. Well, as I tried to explain to the fella, the police would never have allowed that. Never, ever in a million years. And he got arrested, right? And he went to Highbury Crown Court. Highbury Crown Court.
Brilliant.
Righto. Well, I said to him, actually, if you'd been arrested for football violence, you'd have gone to a magistrate's court, and that would have been in the Holloway Road. And then, you can't fucking believe this. He came out, right? He went to Crown Court in Blackfriars.
What?
Blackfriars. So I said to him, are you sure you didn't go to the Royal Courts of Justice? The Old Bailey. I'm sure, your heinous crime of being involved in football violence, you didn't actually end up at the Old Bailey. And mate, if you can't make it, these people, where do you get it from? Seriously.
That just sums it up, Jess. That really just sums it up. Oh, here he is, Anthony. Big up, lads. Just on my way back, thought I seen you in a car doing some talking. Jesus. I hope Win wasn't involved.
Oh, no.
Timber was a huge loss for Arsenal last season. Definitely was. And then said it can't. There's also one else. Just that promising. Not sit at Arsenal. Starling. God, Jesus.
Tell you what, though, did you with your right back situation? Are there other alternatives that you're looking at or actively trying to do a deal for?
Yeah, there's a few things. I mean, there's we looked at that to Debo. What's the other one? Tamori. There's that as well. And I did see something today saying about Fafana. Apparently, we're putting a bid for him as well now.
Tell you someone who could be good for a centre back signing is Trevor Chalobah.
That's another one that's been thrown into the mix as well. Chalobah.
Better performing centre backs of last season. Meanwhile, you've got Badia Shile looking like a clown against Celtic.
Yeah.
Individual performance.
Yeah.
I mean, Christ almighty.
No, we are looking at him as well.
I mean, Wan-Bissaka as a right back signing as well. That's an open goal signing for you.
Yeah, see that one again. I mean, you hear certain comments of what he's supposed to have dismissed coming to us, and he's supposed to have said some comment. Then you heard it's all back on again. I don't know, mate. It's
with that suggested comment that I don't want to move to West Ham, I want to move to Milan. Says who?
Yeah.
You can't just sit there and say, you know what, I fancy going to Inter Milan, and then everyone's just like, yes, that's it. Get your bags packed and get on that plane, Aaron. You're going to Milan. That's not how football works.
No.
They've got to say, well, actually, we're going to approach the player and say, well, we're interested in you. I think it's just a case that he was linked to Inter Milan to try and generate interest from more clubs rather than just West Ham, because United are struggling to get suitors for him. I think he will definitely go to West Ham, because now that the Mazraoui deal is awaiting furtherment, they will be now starting to push guys like Wan-Bissaka out the door.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's just at the moment there's a string of defenders, and I say Chalobah. I saw that a couple of days back. And they say the other one that's thrown into the mix today, say it's Fofana. Apparently 33 or 35 million euros. Apparently we put in.
Good luck.
Exactly.
We signed him for 70, 80 mil.
Who else are you playing in the pre-season, Fuzzy? What other teams are you playing?
Liverpool and Betis.
All right. Okay, yeah. Liverpool as well. In America.
Yeah.
There's a good comment from Steve. How long have they been trying to grow the game in the States? 40, 50 years? When do you decide to stop flogging a dead horse?
Yeah.
Good point.
When people stop paying $600 for a game, I suppose.
Well, I don't know if you saw our show on Wednesday. Yeah, I mean, I made a comment about Real Madrid. They've just been, they've done some major refurbishment of the Bernabeu, and for a VIP ticket, I think it's about 30 years though. To get into this club, you'll have to part with £210,000.
Wow,
that's on top of your season ticket as well.
Wow.
You're actually buying the Champions League trophy.
Buying stakes in the club with that. Get voting rights on the board, or the Real Madrid board with that. Yeah. Get my money's worth.
The scary thing is all our models are following that kind of thing as well, aren't they?
Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah, it is a problem. But yeah, that is obviously for that kind of thing, you've got Vestal virgins pouring your wine and putting grapes in your mouth, but it's just ridiculous, and that's just to kind of get yourself into this club. I think it's 80 odd people or something like that kind of thing, but that's madness.
John Lydon, met him a few times in the Highbury.
Yeah, it's cool.
Islington lad.
That's true, yeah. Duran 3 agreed all over socials now.
If he gave up a certain person and then he was never seen on the BBC again.
True. Wan-Bissaka to West Ham. It looks like that could be the case, Sharky. Well, hopefully anyway. Here he is. He's finally come back from his dogging. He said he saw you in the dogging. Yeah, apparently.
Oh, saw me. I don't do dogging, mate. I like cats. I do catting. It's same kind of thing, but it involves more claws.
Scratched up.
I'm about to say it involves more something else.
Yeah.
That's way more.
And he's been out with his tractor with his missus.
Oh, I have, yes. I caught the bloody sun as well.
See that?
Yeah. Flipping hell.
Is that what's in your room then?
What's that?
You caught the sun.
Yeah,
just bring it inside.
Bring it inside. Yeah, no, we went to a birthday party earlier. It was my missus, her nephew's. He's 18, so I've had a few beers outside, sort of in the sun, and I was like, flipping hell. I literally just crashed out in the living room because of the heat and drinking beer. I just, yeah.
You're such a lightweight. You know what I mean? I don't get it. I streamed for 4.5 hours last night, and I'm fine. You know what I'm saying? And
I know. How's your friend Jez on last night's stream? Is he all right?
We're just talking about that.
have a what?
Your mate Don.
Oh, Don,
Don.
top man, mate. He's
Top
been
man.
every boy.
Former Gooner.
He's you know, mate. He was in the herd. You know, he was in the Gooners. He got done for football violence. Ended up Highbury Crown Court. No, mate, I've missed that one myself.
He was at the game at 89.
Yeah,
he was probably in the Crusaders at one point. If he carried on,
seriously.
I heard he was sailing a ship on Noah's Ark. He was out the wheel. He was just like, spin the wheel.
Here's one for you, Arsenal guys, though, from James. What about the striker position? Arsenal really need a proper number 9. Is it all forgiven there because Jesus scored a good goal? Is it all forgiven there?
Well, we've got Havertz, mate. What are you on about?
Havertz.
Got Kessia.
Havertz, yeah. He'll be our first choice striker next season.
He's getting the 14 shirt, mate.
Dear God. Honestly.
Well, I think he's coming to you. And Eddie the Cat is going to Forest now, I've heard. 30 million plus add-ons.
Bro, we've offered 42p, and if he don't score 3 goals in the whole season, then we want 32p back.
Oh, that's all right then. That's all right.
Anthony, I heard Arsenal's looking for backup for Saka. Well, come by Anthony then.
Back as Saka and Cracker.
That's what Anthony's been doing today.
Quote of the night.
He burnt his arse, mate. He was out there with his.
Man. I'll never forget when we went to Lanzarote. There was where we stayed in Porta Plata. There was the old local Irish pub, the Dog and Duck. I remember going there, and there was it was Scottish. Him and his missus used to do the karaoke. And one minute he's walking around like John Wayne, his legs were quite wide apart, and everyone's kind of look at him kind of thing. He says, "Yeah, you may have noticed I'm walking a bit funny. I can't do the accent, obviously." He says, "You might notice I'm walking a bit funny." And there was some kind of nudist beach, some part of the island. We went there, fucking fell asleep and that, and he burnt his bollocks. So sunburned his bollocks. Man. James is saying, I've tipped Villa to finish in the top 4 again. United have a lot of work to do. Tottenham and Newcastle are 2 hit and miss. As for Chelsea, I'll be amazed if Maresca's last the whole season there. Good shit.
Shame. I don't know about this Chelsea manager. I'm not too sure. I mean, don't get me wrong, he was a good player in the Premier League, but why would Chelsea go out and buy Danny Drinkwater? Yeah, it don't make no sense to me because he was obviously loving the Championship last season, and then from there to take a massive jump over to Chelsea is just. No, it don't make sense to me.
Well, sign Danny Drinkwater again.
Yeah.
It didn't work the first time. Why are they trying it the second time?
Yeah, no, they done it because he was the manager of Leicester, wasn't he? He was Pep's number. Listen, he knows what he's doing. He's Pep's number 2, right? Same as Mikel Arteta. So he knows what he's doing. And I don't know what's happening on with our signing, the Italian left back. I've got communications with him. Apparently he has signed the contract. He's on his way. He's actually here with me now. If you want to actually see him, and here he is. Look, there he is. It's cauliflower. All right. So he's on his way. Okay, people. So don't worry about it. You know, he signed it.
Is that all you can afford? The head.
Yeah,
apparently so.
You just out your field, didn't you? You just been out.
Apparently dribbles really well, though. Apparently,
yeah.
Oh dear.
Anthony, though, Drinkwater. I'm sure I saw an article on that where he's he's actually on the building trade now. He's a builder.
I did see a picture of it with him on the building site. Yeah, but no, he's apparently they've signed him. He's gone there. So that's it.
As long as he came, must have been some strong acid that talking about that earlier on for the sale.
What's this? I think I scrolled back a little bit. He had a vision about Ipswich on the Open Top Bus.
Winning the Premier League, mate.
Winning the oh god, blimey.
Yeah, that's Sharky saying Southgate to Man United by November.
Well, if it is, yeah, if you're telling the truth, and I think it's going to happen, I'll put £100 on it.
Anthony, strong shit, man. It's expensive though. If you want any, I'll talk to you after the show.
Oh, excellent! I think I fucking need some. Jesus.
Ipswich.
You know what makes me laugh about that Maresca? Everybody I've seen on social media, like Andre Santos, Chalobah, all of them are coming forward and going, "Oh yeah, we really want this boss. I really like the way he plays." And then the next day, it's like they're getting rid of him.
Yeah.
They're getting loaned out or sold.
Yeah.
Tell you what, it's definitely acid going on at Cobham. I mean, bloody hell, what are their new signings? It's like, so what do you make of being linked to Chelsea? It's like, how can I say no? It's the biggest club in the world.
Look, Anfield Road's new stand just finished, so that should be a fair old size now.
It's been finished for a while. Open the second part of it yet.
Arteta fans, if Emery wins the Prem, you imagine that.
Ooh.
Ben Johnson at Ipswich there, big up the dark horses.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he'll probably do well there, which is a loss for us in certain. Good evening, Mike England. Good evening, panel in the chat. Hope you're well, mate. And a big up also to 4K4P. Big up, Jezza. Get W. Big up, it is an early doors. Big up to yourself, mate. Hope you're all well.
Big up 4K.
Big up to you. Vic saying, win the dog some pedigree chum. It had not been feeding the dog.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of people claim being part of a firm, dangerous business. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, they've got to justify themselves. You never know who's watching, as Mama's saying.
That's what I said last night. This guy kept saying about EIE. And I said, what does it actually mean? And he said, well, it's the old, you can Google this one. And he Googled it. It supposedly was, which is it's bullshit. I know what it means, right?
Old McDonald, isn't it?
And he was talking about, it was an Arsenal fan that was eating a pie and said, they're over there. And it came out as like EIE. That's absolute bollocks.
That's that. Wow.
Absolute bollocks. And he kept saying, well, what do you think it means? I said, I know what it means.
Mm-hmm.
But if you can't tell me, then you don't know what it means. So, anyway.
I'm surprised you didn't come back, mate, and say it's part of the old McDonald had a farm song.
E-I-E-I-O.
It was Anthony that invented it.
War.
Pepsi's saying Bin Laden was an Arsenal fan. Is that true? Wow.
Is he? Okay.
I don't know about that.
I didn't know.
Yeah, indeed, James. Hopefully, it would be a good fit with us. And yeah, Steve, I forgot to add that, but yeah, Fofana bid was last week and immediately rejected. Guess what? Wants European football. Yeah. Goon Jack 74. The Germans donkey will eat the cauliflower for free.
I hate cauliflower, actually.
You haven't even played yet. Give him a break.
Yeah, Top Goodness going to come for you now.
Vegetable. I can't stand it. It's horrible. When you're cooking cauliflower, it stinks. Horrible. Horrible. Yeah.
Methane they give off, yeah. James said we're on the verge of a centre-back signing, Jake O'Brien from Lyon. Still haven't got a clue on the Jared Brainthwaite situation.
He's a bit overpriced, isn't he, don't you think?
Yeah, definitely. Are you still going for him, Fuzz? Is it you going for a minute, Brentford?
I think the club are probably saying, "Nah, deal's dead, guys. We're definitely not going to go in for him." Until Everton show a really big sign of weakness, or out of nowhere start saying, oh, "For God's sake, so fine, we'll sell him, we'll sell him, we'll sell him," and then United go, "Oh, so how you want to do business? Okay."
Yeah.
But that's if we don't have another centre back signed by them.
I think you need him, Fuzzy. After last night's game, bloody hell. I mean, Hoyland scored, went 1-0 up. He went off because he was injured, but he chipped his fingernail in the process, so he limped off. And another player come off injured as well.
Lenny Yoro is a muscle / like ankle injury.
First game.
Hoyland was, I think he probably pushed himself a bit too hard, so I think he's out for probably at most a couple of weeks. The Lenny Yoro one's probably a bit more of a serious one, which I'm hoping, given how early it is in his career, that it's not that he's developing an injury-prone trait. Because that would be a problem, because it's at those sort of ages. If you put them into first-team football and they start getting injured, depends on the kind of injuries they get.
Yeah.
There might be a warning signs or some red flags there. I'm hoping that's not the case.
Players sometimes, when they get injured as well, they don't come back the same.
No,
it's true.
Some get haircuts.
Some wear different colour boots. No.
Some get their nails done.
Yeah. Or wear rainbow tattoos on the necks.
Yeah. I mean, I was saying to Jez earlier on about you like getting your next signing, but I mean, Henry just said here, look, still no signings at Liverpool. Robbo injured, Jones injured. We get spanked.
I ain't heard anything actually. Liverpool.
The only thing I heard was he wants to kind of he just wants to see what they're capable. Or he's looking at the squad or some crap like that.
Well, I hear they want they've gone in a game for him. Anthony Gordon from Newcastle.
Oh yeah, I've heard that.
So that's who they're after. That's who they're after. I mean, that's going to be the big signing. How much he's going to go for, I don't know, but it's going to be big money. I would say most probably in the 60 mil, 70 mil, maybe in that kind of wage. But then again, he was a top quality player last season, because they had Harvey Barnes missing out on that left, didn't they? Because he was injured for quite some time. Anthony Gordon comes in, steps up to the plate, and look what he does. Shame really that he couldn't already feature in the Euros, because I think he would have been. I think he would have been a good.
I think you'd be looking at more than 60 to 70, because I think Newcastle got him for 60. So his value's got to have gone up.
Yeah, so he got him for 60. Yeah. You well, in that case, you're talking about 80. He's probably a million.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, Anthony, he was to say to you, Huckleberry, I've got to hold my hands up with the ESR transfer if it happens. Said last week he was overpriced at 35 million, but think Fulham are going to pay it now.
I like ESR actually.
So do I.
Do. Yeah, that's one player that I actually feel sorry for in the Arsenal team, not given a chance under Mikel Arteta. But listen, if he goes, look, the guy needs game time. If it improves his game, then fair enough. You know, you've got to think of the player at the end of the day. You haven't got to think of the basically the asshole that's in charge of our football club. So.
I think when he gets the shackles off from Arteta, I think if he can keep his injury stuff sorted out, then and not get any, basically, then basically he can go leaps and bounds. I think he'll be awesome for Fulham.
Jody, show that comment again, mate.
Which one? The first one?
Yeah, that one.
I'd ignore it, mate.
You felt the need to defend Lee and then call out a fan because you have to be seen as a bigger fan. You're a joke, Jez, and a petulant child. Damien, when you've got a muppet like the Yorkshire Gunner, right, who actually is only doing that to get his channel bigger because he hasn't got the personality or the knowledge of the club to actually develop his own channel, Go back and look, fella. He was calling out rants and bants because all he's doing it is to get clicks. He's clout chasing. He's a clown. And, you know, he's called me out today, part 1. So it's a 2-part show. I asked him, right? I said to him, come on my channel and talk about it. He wouldn't do it. He's a clown. And obviously, if you love him, good luck to you. Fair play. But he called out a mate of mine, and I'll call him out.
This is the person you have who mentioned he changes his name, 5 times to the wind all the time, Jess. So, as he said there, people like that, they worth a rub.
They're not. They're absolute idiots, man. And yeah, but thanks for watching, fella. And smash a like on your way out.
Kieran and Trish,
I think he already left, mate, a while back.
Yeah. Steve got us on the football talk boy. Yeah. Yep, finest one win for the week. Nice.
Big up Endon.
God. There's Matthias Sule that's moving to Roma. Oh my God. He's trying to get through the airport. It's got bodyguards surrounding him, and literally fans have swamped the place. Literally just like, oh my God. Like, Jesus Christ. For bloody Matthias Sule.
I said yesterday, like, these people that track flights for players, they should be watched by MI5. It's just the most weirdest thing, isn't it? I can see his ear hole in the window.
I swear, he was smiling at me through the window on his plane when he was flying overhead. I swear.
I watched one that was a Man City one, and I went, because I was going like, I can't see him. I said, he's on the wing. He's hanging off the wing.
Is that Tom Cruise doing another one of his stunts again? No, that's just a desperate fan.
He's full in the engine. Oh, well, never mind, guys. You're not signing him.
That's another one gone. Hendon, no, Everton's new stadium is ready for the next season. It'll be ready for that.
Apparently so. It's ready. Apparently it's just got to go through all the HSE stuff.
Yeah.
I believe they may be moving into there in January. What I've heard and believe. So,
the best stadium in the championship.
Yeah. Oh dear. Oh, that's harsh.
Yeah.
I mean, I've joined on late. I've joined late. Is there been any conversations between Fuzzy and Donna?
The conversation.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting for the invite. Simple.
Well, Fuzz's cam went off for a while when she turned up, so I don't know if he went for quick lose and that. I don't know. So,
who's your best man anyway, Fuzzy?
Win the dog.
Oh. They play.
You're also
100%
security. Cock his leg on anybody he doesn't like.
Cock his leg. 3-1 to the Arsenal Thursday, apparently, are we saying? Must be playing Liverpool, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Liverpool.
That's an interesting one.
4 o'clock. 4 o'clock. Can you believe I've got another swatch along? It's silly o'clock time. Seriously.
4 o'clock in the morning.
Fair play to you, Jez. I mean, I was watching your one last night, and as soon as that game finished, I had to go to sleep. I had to go to bed. But yeah. Fair play to you on that.
Don't set it for 4 p.m. in the afternoon like you did yesterday with your 1 o'clock one.
Yeah. Hey. I was actually, I popped down to my local pub, right? I'm sitting there, and I'm sat in the garden, right, in the pub. I'm the only one out there, and all of a sudden I see I'm going live in 30 minutes. I thought, what? What's that about? So I thought, what the hell? So luckily, I had my iPad in the car. So it scrambled, go over to my iPad, log into StreamYard, and because what I did stupidly, I had it set for the 27th, not the 28th. What have I done here? And I was like, I was panicking, thinking, well, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? And I suddenly twigged it. I thought, oh, you silly prick. I just
Yeah, you actually broke some poor guy's heart because I went into the chat and he was going, "Oh, I'm so happy! I'm really, really happy. I didn't think I was going to get to see this game." And I just put, "You're not." Sorry, mate, but you're not.
Well, Tony, what confused me was like I set it up. I actually set that one up, after I'd done a stream with you, right?
That's right, yeah.
Right, and it was like about midnight. I set it up, and I was like, "How do I set it?" I set it up for like first of all, I set it up for PM, and I thought, "No, that's wrong." AM, but what I didn't do, I didn't change the date from the 27th to the 28th. Right now, I blame you for that. I blame
the power of the yellowtail, mate.
No, I'm blaming you for it because I got all confused because of the bollocks we were talking about on your channel, and I just got
You
my
weren't
brain.
talking about my bollocks. We don't talk about that on my channel.
Well, we were talking a lot of bullshit, but anyway, I got it all confused.
Take care of yours.
So
Take care, mate.
Yeah, I very quickly sat in
the James.
I had to change it.
Yeah. I can't even remember what we was talking about.
On your show.
Mm.
We watched watch along, for God's sake. What are you on about? Were you that drunk?
No, I just don't remember shit.
Probably just as well, really.
I only remember it when I start looking for the shorts and seeing how much of a bell end you've been again.
I've seen a lot of them shorts.
I love them, I do.
Mate. So, you got any more signings coming up? Is the club kind of looking at other people?
Well, I mean, there was Ismail Shaw, but like Jack told me last night, they've actually bought him for 12 mil. So the last one I've heard really is Riquelme Felipe, who's a young Brazilian striker. I think he plays for Fluminense, and he's supposed to be pretty shit off as well, about 18 years old, which I think is a good idea because you've got the other two strikers, Awonyi and Chris Woods, and whether we'll be looking at like another winger or not. One of the main things that's impressed me and a friend is this one-touch passing we've started doing. I haven't seen that for ages. It's a bit like Arsenal actually last night. So I'm gonna fucking whoop you guys. I'm gonna whoop your ass.
Oh, by the way, Anthony.
Big up, Dan.
Mate, I'm calling you out. Beating my second team. I'm not happy with that. And you couldn't wait to post that to me, could you?
No, I see. I knew they were playing and that, and I thought, I'll have to take a screenshot of that and send it to Jez. So there you go, 2-0. It was actually quite most of them were Bristol City's reserves.
Thanks for that.
That's okay. You're welcome.
Oh my
They're from like the other teams, under 19s team as well. It's like, bloody hell, what's going on there?
Do you know, wind me up even more? You know, do you
Anyway, what do you mean your team? You're on the dole, aren't you? You got sacked.
No, my second team is Newport County.
Pepsi's asking, you going to go and see that game, Anthony?
Nah, my fuck. Nah.
Well, you're not going to go and see Wayne Rooney?
I keep seeing this all the time. Why would I want to go there with a roof covering in all the old corrugated asbestos roofing? Yeah. No, it's not. It's not for me. It's not for me. Anyway, I thought this was a football show. That's not football, is it?
Anthony, though, if Wayne Rooney's going, there'll be a lot of old women there, so there'll be a lot of opportunities.
Fat granny shagger, you're just a fat granny shagger.
Oh, Anthony, you're a good boy. You are, Anthony. You're a good boy.
Good boy.
Let me dig your jumper,
Dragging
Anthony.
me down
Let me
the
dig your
road
jumper.
to Bristol Rovers. No.
Horrible. No. No. I hear the cider down there is absolutely crap. What they got down there? It's flat as a pancake. Actually, yeah, you like a bit of cider, don't you?
I do. Nah,
Yeah.
no, I'm not keen on it, mate.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you was.
No. I like my Corona and I like my Carlsberg, and that's about it.
No, I heard a story that you was partial to a bit of cider.
Oh, young man.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
man.
and I've actually got a bottle for you, and it's this. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Grumpy.
Cripple cock. Oh my days, good one.
That's not mine, by the way. That's the boys. That's the eldest.
Well, you know, it is in your house. So,
Sounds
you know.
like the part 2 to Tony's Lanzarote story.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd imagine yours is a 50ml bottle that says small cock.
Jesus Christ.
That, mate, he would be.
Well, is it? Sorry, is that? Did you say crimple cock or is it cripple cock?
Cripple
cock.
Well, that's even worse, isn't it? When you having a cripple cock. Jesus Christ!
Actually, what's the strength of it?
Oh,
sorry,
what's the strength of that cider?
The strength of that one is. Let's have a look at that.
Depends how old your dick is, I suppose.
Heard the percentages.
Apparently is 6.5.
Not too silly then.
Not too silly. No.
Yeah, it's about average, isn't it?
Well, that's why you get crippled cock. I suppose you have too many of them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it shrinks.
Yeah. And when you piss, it goes on an angle. So when you're outside having a piss, you can't fucking blame it on the wind. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Instead of a steady stream, it's sprayed. It's like when you change the setting on your hose, your garden hose, and it comes out as mist instead of just a spray.
Yeah.
It's just like, fuck.
Steve saying, and where did you get that bottle of laugh out loud? I'm actually slowly recovering from a stroke. My sense of humour. Big up Steve for that as well. Well done, mate. You know, it's good. It's good to be recovering well. Timmy's going with all the old West Country. York City FC, here we go. Little wankers.
York City.
Dixon cider.
There it is. There it is. I was waiting for somebody to revel in that joke. I was absolutely waiting. Hats off to Dixon.
Wow. Anyway, guys, as we're coming up to an hour and 45, I think we'll start to wrap up the show on there. It's been a good one. We've had a laugh on this as well. And we've covered various parts of our clubs. And good to see Anthony finally join us.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry I wasn't on from the start. So, yeah.
Take care, Henry. Got to go early to bed, early to rise. Great evening. See you next week. Yeah, same for you, Henry. Thanks again.
Big up, man.
Bit cobbly cork. Oh, can't fucking get me. Cobbly York. Cobbly cork.
Cock's on his mind.
I've been there. I've always wanted to go to York. I've never been there. Love to.
No?
No, we were talking about going up to York in September. And then I've never been to Scotland either. So we thought about driving up, taking a little week out, driving up to York and then up to Scotland, having a little tour around and come back. You know, never been there. Love to go.
Yeah, I've been to Yorkshire before, but not actually York itself, around nearby it. But yeah, it's some nice areas there. I must admit. No, but Leeds United, dusty club with weird fans. Later, Henry. So I'll start in as you was the last one to come in, and you'll be the first one to shout yourself out what you're doing, what you've got coming up. If you let us know.
Yeah, well, you can see me on Early Doors of the show where we're going to be doing the Wednesday night show, what we normally do, the good, the bad, the ugly. Also, you can see me on air on the Sunday night takeaway. Apologies for me for being late.
Mike.
And also, you can see me on Jetted Channel, Arsenal History and more. Make sure you tune into that. Make sure you subscribe to Yeti as well. You know, he does good shows, good content. And also, this guy here, yeah, Fuzzy, make sure you subscribe to his show as well. And thanks for everybody watching the show. And big up to the people in the chat.
Thank you, man. Big up to Ryan G. Big up to Tony and Co. Yeah, Ryan, I know you come in late. Don't gloat. I know it's 3-1. I know the score. Thank you very much.
Oh, that's shit.
All right.
Where's the fantasy football? Yeah, my bad. I was been too busy, like I say, late night finish and stuff like that. I had to get time to put my head around it. We will have it on Wednesday. We'll put the link up for the fantasy football on Wednesday for that one. Fuzzy, yourself, like to shout yourself out, please. What you got coming up? Thanks, Aaron.
What was 44 OG is the channel to find me, and with bits coming up this week, of course. The one set in stone is Wednesday night, 8:30 p.m. episode 3, season 2, the good, the bad, and the ugly, the good, the bad, and the fuzzy. And so it's back to work for me. No more holiday time, sadly, but maybe it'll make the weeks go by a bit quicker. Hurry up and get to the actual football at the start of the Prem, and a few transfer bits and pieces to talk about on the show as well. So probably do that Monday, Tuesday time. So yeah, do keep your eyes peeled for that. And yeah, that's pretty much the week laid out thus far. Probably some bits coming up towards the end of the week also. Thinking about maybe allocating a show, because I've got it somewhere in my descriptions that I do also talk about other clubs, which I haven't really done any shows whatsoever. So maybe just one show a week that's dedicated to talking about other clubs, considering quite a few people do sometimes ask about my thoughts on other clubs on my show. So maybe allocate one of those per week and get some other people on for that as well. So it's a bit more in the know type opinions that can share with the masses as to what's on the minds.
Brilliant. Thank you very much, sir. And thanks for being on as always. And it's been a while, but it's always a pleasure having him in the actual panel and in the show and that. Yeti, would you like to shout your good self out, please, and what you've got coming up?
Yeah, cheers for having me on. It's been a while, like you say, that I've been on the takeaway. Been a lot of fun. Been a lot of good, comedy moments as well, like there always is. So yeah, I mean, long-haired Yeti's cave. Speak it real, keep it Yeti. You know how it goes. And basically, got the pub which I'm opening quite a lot of times now. Me and Jez, but I've got a few ideas of what I'm gonna do with a pub as well. Bring a few games in and stuff like that. So I want 3 or 4 people or 5 or whatever. So you guys, if you're up for it, and good ideas on that. Yeah, pretty much. You'll find me Friday. Watch along. Got Villarreal at City Ground. Sure, Jez will be with me for that because I can't get rid of the prick, to be honest with you. So I'm sure he'll be there like a bad smell. And yeah, so long-haired Yeti's Cave, big up to you, and make sure you follow Arsenal History and more, Early Doors and Hot Foots. Cheers, guys.
No, thank you very much, mate. And it's always a pleasure having you on there as always. And Jez, I'd like to shout yourself out as well, please.
Yes, Arsenal History and more, mate. Thanks for having me on. As always, it's been a great show. I'll tell you what, this chat tonight has been on fire.
Absolutely.
They've absolutely led the way forward, and Been brilliant. And yes, I'll be on with the Idiot Yeti Friday, as always. And yeah, big up, mate. And go and support Hot Fuzz, Top Man, and of course yourself, Early Doors, as always.
Thank you.
It's been a good show tonight. Good laugh, good giggle. And I don't know if you had an agenda to talk about tonight, but I think the chat has absolutely been fantastic. So yeah, thoroughly enjoyed it, bro. Thoroughly
Yeah,
enjoyed
big up the chat, man.
Absolutely. We're at them, and that, it doesn't make what the show is, basically. And it's one of those, Jez, isn't it? You know, sometimes you have an agenda, but sometimes you just let it kind of roll off and go from there, don't you, basically? But I've just seen Mike England's comment, and that's just kind of got my curiosity in it. Jez, did you get the suspenders? Reference Jetty's banter the other evening. I'm just wondering about the suspenders. If you know, you know.
Well, I have to admit, mate. Yeah, I did have the wife's suspenders on that night. You know what I'm saying? It's just one of them things. It just happens. It's one of them. You know what I'm saying?
Take care, Timmy. Take care, 4P.
I can't even remember the comment, to be honest with you.
It was you dick. You're on about.
It was you, Yeti. Because it was just by day, just by night. So
yeah, that's right, Jasmina. Yeah, Jasmina.
Tell you what, though, she wasn't very happy when I laddered her stockings. She wasn't happy about that.
Imagine the way you put jeans on.
As I say, cut your toenails. Steve saying, unlike Fuzzy's birthday show, we managed to keep it clean mostly. We have indeed, Steve. That's true.
Oh, that went down a different route. That thing. Jesus.
Talk about Donna's curry kebabs over it.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about Donna's kebab, mate. That's
no. Yeah,
it was takeaway, wasn't it? And it was so like then it was like, oh, somebody found a hair, and I told my story, which I told before, and then somebody put the comment and said, "What about Fuzzy? What about Donna's curry kebab?" And it all literally went downhill from there. It was like,
oh, so awesome.
But no, last but not least, Nate, the chat, thanks very much for joining us. You've been brilliant with, with all the comments. You've asked some right questions, and obviously there's been some great comments put in there as well. But as always, I'm very thankful for the panel that sits with me and makes the show as well. It's been a good laugh and that. And we'll be here for next Sunday to do this. And as you see, the two bottom people, Anthony and Hot Fuzz, will be with me on Wednesday for the good, the bad, and the ugly. We might have to move the faces around for this one because obviously, there's been some changes over the week, so we'll see. But we look forward to seeing you next time. But as Steve says here, carry on up the kebab. And we're not going to go out of an outro. We're just going to end the stream today. So for everyone that's been with us, thanks for being with us, and we are out.
My ears, they've been spared.
Cheers, guys.
It's spared.